Hey there, and welcome back to Cosmic Crypto. In this video, we're going to be talking about Jasmy Coin. JASM. Why? Because it's about to explode. Let's go. Okay, welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go down below, hit that subscribe button. While you're down there, if you can hit the like button too, I'd really appreciate it. And thank you for all the new subscribers I've been getting. Really appreciate that. And we broke 1,000. Yay. All right, let's get into this thing. Jasmy Coin. So I've been buying. And I know a lot of you have too. So last time I did a video, I pointed out this falling wedge that we're in here. And there's been a lot of controversy that I've come across with the market cap and the circulating supply and whatnot. And I am going to say this, that I'm not too thrilled with what I've been uncovering. But that being said, I do think that there is a lot of potential for Jasmy Coin. I do like that, it is the first Japanese cryptocurrency that has been approved. I think that has merit. I think that it's got a great people working on the project. But I'm not really happy after I discovered that after a little bit of back and forth between some people in the comments and a little bit of extra research, and especially since it looked like CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap had a lot of the information wrong, or maybe they're right. I don't know. I'm still a little confused on it, but from what I gathered is Jasmy Coin came out and then somebody dumped, or they flooded the market with Jasmy Coin, and I don't really like that. Coming from a project, they basically crashed their price is really what they did, and so I don't like that. But I do like what I see in the charts, and I do think that the project has a lot of potential. So, like it or hate it, from what I'm saying here, because I know there's a lot of people that are really into this project, and I like the project. It's not my biggest bag, but yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Should be interesting. Okay, let's get into the charts here. So we got this falling wedge. We also have another green dot that printed on the trend directional down here. Now that really doesn't mean too much. I mean, we had another green dot right back here, and we fell right after that. We had a green dot over here, and we just went sideways and then fell. So it doesn't mean too much, but it is, I mean, it does mean a little bit. I mean, it means that the trend, that's usually a buy signal for this indicator. It's just been not very accurate on Jasmy Coin, in my opinion. But what is more important is we are attempting to break out of this wedge again, and we are very, very close to the apex. So, I mean, let's go ahead and move this down just a little bit. Let's see where this apex would put us at. I mean, we still have quite a ways to go, actually. We could probably go all the way into next year and continue down this this thing here. But normally on a falling wedge, you're going to break out roughly around 70% of the way down. So starting from the top, 70% in is usually the breakout time. And that's roughly right about now. And so it is nice to see that we're having multiple attempts of breaking out. So our first major attempt was right over here, and we had a heavy rejection, as you can see with that wick. Came up and attempted it again the very next week, had a heavy rejection. Then this week, what is that, November 7th, that might have been the FTX fiasco, so that is a big crash. And then we've held, we've held support right here, and it looks like we're attempting again. Now, we did get kind of heated here, I believe, on the 4-hour. If we went down there, we're pretty overbought. And so there's going to be a little bit of retracement coming in here on the lower time frames. But on the larger time frames, there's 2 days, 16 hours left to go. I mean, there's a good chance that, next week we would break above this, if not this week, get a nice move to the upside. But we'll figure that out when we get down to the lower time frames. So, zooming out, looks fantastic. We're in this falling wedge, great potential for a breakout. Let's go down to the daily time frame here. And as you can see, there is a rejection on the daily at the 50 EMA, along with right around the resistance line right here. But the good news is we broke above the 50 on the moving average here, or not, excuse me, not the moving average, the RSI. So we did break above the 50 on the RSI. That's always a good sign. But what I'd really like to see on the RSI is for us to come down, retest the 50 as support, and then climb our way back into the overbought area on the daily. Because what I've noticed is when you get into the overbought area, that just tells me that it is bullish. That means that everybody's buying and it's getting overbought. And then we need a little bit of time to cool down. We come down and then we go up into the overbought again. We get a little bit of time to cool down. We come back down. And then normally what happens is you create some kind of a divergence. So you'll create a lower high on the RSI and a higher high on the price. And then that's when you get a larger crash. But this is when you start to get into the overbought area on the RSI. That's actually a good sign, in my opinion, for bullish momentum. So that's good. We've also over the 50 line on the trend directional, which is good. No divergences that I can see right off the bat here. Let's go down to the 12-hour. So yeah, we had just tapped the overbought here and getting rejected off of that. And let's go down to the 4-hour because I bet you, yeah, so we are overbought here, which again, I think is a good sign. I think that it's a very good sign that we got there. That's telling me that there is a lot of bulls in this market trying to push this price up. And so if you want to get a good entry onto Jasmy Coin right now, in my opinion, and based off of the charting here, I would look probably around the three. If you put a Fibonacci from the bottom, this bottom right here to the top, I would probably be looking around the 382 here, which would also line up with the 20 EMA and the top of the golden pocket, and then also the bottom of the golden pocket here. But if you did that, it would actually mean that it broke through the 20 and the 50 EMA, the price did, and came down there. But that's still possible. And so you wait for this retracement to come in, and then maybe we get a breakout, something like that. But then that would be obviously your best entry point, is somewhere in this golden pocket area. And actually what that would also be doing is it would also come back down and retest this previous resistance right here as support, which it did multiple times right here. So it might not need to go down that low. But if you're paying attention, pay attention to these two areas right here, which is 00428 and 00400. Look around those areas for an entry point, because that's what it looks like it's trying to do. We've also got the red dot on the 4-hour on the trend directional, which is telling me that there's a good chance we do come down. And it needs to get more momentum anyways in order to break out of this. This is a very strong resistance. I mean, we've seen already, this has been going on for a very long time. It's going to take a lot of buying power, buying pressure to get out of here. And so, you know, we got up this high. That was a great move right there. So we already from the bottom over here to where we're at is a 31% move. So we had a great move up, and now we just need to cool off a little bit. We need to regain, you know, some pressure. So we're going to fall a little bit and hopefully get a nice move to the upside and finally break above this resistance line. And once we do that, I'm expecting some very big moves from Jasmy Coin in the future. Anyway, that's kind of all I got for Jasmy Coin. Be prepared. It looks like a breakout is probably within the next few weeks, in my opinion. And it could be good. So anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comments and debate the Jasmy Coin market cap and all that other stuff like we've been doing in the comments. Love it. Anyway, just remember, not a financial advisor, just a dude on his computer. Talk to you later.